What's up, everybody? This your girl CC with Wherever Begins Magazine, and I got my co-host Theo on the line. Hey, Theo, how are you?
I'm good. What about you, CC?
I'm good. Happy Wednesday. It's Hump Day Wednesday.
Hump Day Wednesday.
But we got a special guest on the line with us today. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and who he is and what he does.
BMF Cash, the one and only. Music is the name, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing, you know. Music, movies, films, we going up this year, you know. Whatever the lane is, we in it, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Awesome and congrats. But I want to talk about your name. How did you get this name? Because I know it has a meaning behind it. So I know a lot of people ask you that, but what's the meaning behind your name?
The BMF or the Cash part? Which one?
Both.
Both. Okay. The BMF came from my sister. Rest in peace, the First Lady Juice of BMF. She gave me the name. Obviously, when introducing me to people, she was, hey, this Cash, she's BMF. You know what I mean? Music was the reason that we even got to the point where we were introducing me to people in the entertainment world. You know what I mean? And then when she passed away, I figured that if I put the BMF in front of the Cash, like she was introducing me as the model for what she was trying to get me in front of these people and portray me as, then I know that would be something that she would wanted me to do. When I spoke to Mama Clay, which is Juice's mom, for people that don't know, she definitely was excited about me even stepping forward, going forward in music, because I kind of lost my ambition really because she was the motivation to do music. Like literally the first song I came to, she was like, wow, Cash, you got it. You know what I mean? Like you got something, you know what I mean? Like this is the first time you put yourself in a booth and wrote a song and actually put this together. You really got something. But we was kind of on a different page. We was kind of trying to eat and get our businesses off the ground. I had just came back to Atlanta. She was trying to open up another nail shop, cafe. And that's kind of where it stemmed from. It was like, the music was what we was doing on the second hand, and nobody knew me, period, for anything else but the hustle that I did. BMF Cash was the artist that she created, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much where that came from, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I definitely want to say prayers too. I know how it is to lose a loved one. But yeah. While we're talking about music, let's talk about your single and the motivation behind it.
I just dropped Late Night. That was the single I just man, Baltimore, you know, that's where I'm from. I've been out there plenty of nights, you know, in plenty of different mixes and different situations. And that song is a all around thought of what we've been through, what we've seen, what's going on. It's so much happening in that one song. If you really listen close, I'm trying to paint a picture of what you can get from my city. You're gonna get the dirt bikes, you're gonna get the hustlers, you're gonna get the police, you're gonna get the junkies, you're gonna get everything in one ride through. You know what I mean? And late night is when it goes down. You know what I'm saying? So that was really where the inspiration came from. You know, I don't live in Baltimore no more. I'm down here in Atlanta. So it's like when I go home, I see it. It's still nothing changed. It's just, man, the thoughts I've had and the things I've seen had to come out, and that beat did it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain vibes come out on certain wavelengths, and that was one of them. You know what I mean? So Late Night was just a Baltimore thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who did the beat on that? How did the whole production come together with that project?
Man, shout out to Malachi, man. Tone Touch, producer, crazy. You know what I mean? He got a lot of industry people on his beats. a lot of industry artists on his beats. He got a lot of music inside of soundtracks and different films and series and stuff like that. And that's kind of where he took me at with that beat. Just giving a picture, a movie, a vibe, you know what I mean? Just a story telling vibe. That's where his beat came from, man. And he gives me that vibe. I got a couple tracks of his that take you different places, man. You know what I mean? Like movies, just inside of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's dope. It definitely has a that beat has a soundtrack vibe to it. So definitely, I can see that. I can see that. What was it like creating that magic in the studio with him?
Oh, you know, no. So what happened was he gave me the beat. We was vibing out. I took the beat. Late night came. I was actually in the studio with my engineer from Baltimore. And it was one of them. It was one of those 3, 4 in the morning vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put this beat on, and magic happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's all about a vibe. It's all about the feeling.
Yeah.
You know, it's about timing and placement, and that's where we were. You know, that day, and it really wasn't too much to it. Once the morning. I mean, I can't sing word for lick, right? We ain't gonna go into my singing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to, you know, stretch it out a little bit, but I mean, it worked with a little auto tune. Ain't never hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you know where your lane at, so definitely you there. But yeah,
that ain't my thing. You know, when they ask what you do, I rap. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'll harmonize a little bit on the side, but you know,
you gotta be versatile.
Yeah.
Gotta be a little bit of a two-way player. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, so definitely, man, everybody definitely needs to go check that out. Is that up on all major DSPs right now, or where can they go get it?
That's worldwide. You know what I mean? Okay. Late night, I haven't shot the video for late night yet. That's coming. I definitely gotta go back up top and shoot that. I gotta have everybody that I mentioned that's able to be in the video. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people I mentioned that either ain't around no more, or you know, locked up, or whatever the case may be. Because it was that song was real deep to me. So you know, I gotta go home and shoot that, and we're gonna put together. But yeah, it's out worldwide right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody bring that.
So definitely late night needs to go into rotation in everybody's playlist. But you mentioned earlier your first song. I wanted to ask you about that. Like take me back. Like your first song, the first one you laid down, put it in the studio. What was the inspiration behind that, and how did that situation come about?
So, I mean, all right, music has always been in me, and we all got a story, and I've always had something to say, and the way that people deal with mental illness is different. You know what I'm saying? I've been medicating on marijuana since I was 13 when my mother passed away. You know what I mean? So my first song was a weed song, right? And my pops totally against it. You know what I mean? He was just against me smoking weed. You know what I mean? I'm 13. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a kid, you know. Totally against it. All the way up until I made this song. My first song I made in 2014. Literally just time, just waiting, right moment, the feeling. I think I got enough confidence to get in the studio and call my homeboy that has a studio that I know that ain't never been in there, and he know I don't rap, and call him and say, man, I think I want to get in there and lay this song down. And he took me serious enough to be like, all right, come on, let me hear it. All right, let me hear what you got before you even get in there. You know, go ahead on in there. You know what I mean? Let's lay it down. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as me getting in front of people on the stage and speaking to people and all that, I've been doing that since high school. You know what I mean? Like just getting in front of the school and doing speeches and all that. So I'm not I ain't never been afraid to get the mic. Give me the mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type. You know what I mean? But to get, when I got in there and I did it, he was like, boy, you know, for this to be your first time, you know, what he asked me pretty much like, what made you want to do that? And it was like, you know, everybody got something to say, but don't know how to express it. And music is my journal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, females have journals, but we don't have journals, but we don't have no way to express it without anger or, you know, somebody looking at us some type of way, because we so strong in man, right? But through the music, release it, and you can just hear it and you can take it how you want it, whether I said your name or not. You know the situation, you can feel it, you understand. You know what I mean? So it gets your point across to a broader audience than just that person you might have had that, you know, situation with. And then other people can give you feedback like, man, that song really did it for me. You know what I mean? And that, you know, and that cakewalk, I just got paid. You know, just the feelings of different, you know,
that music therapy.
Yeah, therapy. That's what it is to me. And that's kind of what it was to get in there. Man, I got something to say too. I mean, I'm listening to music. I'm inspired by artists, but how can I get heard as well? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, music is the key. It does bring everybody together. Music is life. You know what I'm saying?
So at the end of the day, all that music around you, you didn't have to get pushed into it. You jumped off the building on your own.
Nah. It was definitely just me. I mean, my pops, he was into music. He was more into the gospel, more into, you know, he was older. But when I told him that I wanted to do it, 2014, I laid the song down, like late 2014. In 2015, I did my first performance in Denver, 420, when they legalized marijuana. And my pops and was right there with me the whole time, the first time. You know what I mean? Like, so forget the song, forget the vibe. My son doing music, he was behind me with it. You know what I mean? So that was more of a push for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's dope. So definitely we like to, you know, see where people came from. Everybody, like you said, got a story to tell. So definitely you got an interesting one. 2022, man. What can people expect from you this year?
Wow, it's starting off great. Like I say, soundtracks, movies, films is where the music is going. You know, a lot of people have been reaching out. I got a couple different songs in a couple different places that I can't mention right now. You know what I mean? So after the, you know, things happen. So a lot of big things going on. We dropping content this year. I got a lot of music and I lack content, and that's my own fault. But this year we dropping content. Yesterday, I just dropped Ready, the video to Ready. You know what I'm saying? I dropped that on New Year's, just to let people know for 2022 I was ready. And now they can go check out a couple little visual, just nothing major, just a little quick, little 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? But it's something for them to see. It's crisp, it's clear. You know what I mean? It's in HD. You know what I'm saying? It's me, so they can go. You know, it's on YouTube right now.
Okay, so you gonna get your acting on this year too?
Somewhat, little, I guess. You know, I mean, I can go ahead and, you know, try to roll it to a something, a line of 3. You know, put me in front of the camera. You know, hey.
That's in the works. I like to ask though. I like to ask artists this because all artists think it's so easy just to put it out nowadays, with the streaming and everything going on. But behind the scenes, what's some of your challenges and hurdles you had to go through to get to where you are today?
Believing in yourself. You know, that's the self-motivation is everything. You know. You need to believe in yourself first, because people will take you in every direction. And if you go, then you'll be lost. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the biggest thing that as an artist, you gotta stay focused on what you want to do and how you want to do it and the time you want to do it in, the time you're able to do it in, you know what I'm saying? Getting pressured into different things and different places and agreeing to different situations that sound good and you haven't thought about it long enough to even, you know, figure out that that ain't where you want to go and that's not the crowd you want to be with and that's not the label or brand you want to represent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot, you know what I mean? As an artist, but get you a team, strong teams, you know, they matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how independent you are, but you need a team, period. You know what I mean? So that's it. You know, get you a team that's for you, that believe in the music, that tell you the truth about your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't let them sugarcoat it. Tell them that ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Or that might be it. Let some other people hear it then. Let's see if they say that's it. If they say, all right, then let's try to push it to some more people. But if it wasn't it from the door, don't tell them that's it. Like, you know, like, hey, that's just how it is. Yeah, flat out. Yeah. You need them type people around, you know what I mean? And I got them. I do. For real.
I got you. Who are 3 artists you would love to collab with?
First off, I love to collab with any and every artist. I don't have not one artist I don't want to collab with. Anybody in the music business I want to do something with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just that type. But rest in peace to Dolph. You know, he was my favorite. So that was the first person that I would have loved to have most definitely done something with. I don't care if it was just, you know, him in a video or me in a video. But besides that, Kanye. Okay. I got stuck on this question my last interview too. Really, they did. They got me. It's so many. It's so many. And I mean, I could just say, I could say Dipset, or I could say Wu-Tang. I could say Lil Baby. I could say The Game. I could say Kodak. I mean, like it's in every direction, every artist, literally. It's not really a top 3 for me. But Kanye is on my list, and I can't name so he can pop up somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. If you had to pick somebody outside of the rap genre to collab with, who is it?
Outside of rap?
Yeah, outside of rap.
As far as what? Like, what would they be doing? Like, they gotta be doing something.
I don't know. You might get some Kenny G on there playing up. I'm just saying, like somebody outside of rap. If you was to collab.
No. I'm sorry. You know what? I took your question wrong. I'm sorry. No. Again, any genre. I mean, Russ. I mean, like I like music. You know what I'm saying? Any rock and roll artists, any singers. Please, I love to get on any collabs with any singers. Please come my way. You know what I'm saying? It's not rap. I'm the rapper. I don't necessarily need another rapper on my tracks. I would love to collab with any other talent anyway. Period. I don't care if it's a poet. If he or she just do poetry and want to do it a cappella, and then let's slide the beat on and let me come in behind them. Like, let's, you know, put it together. You know what I'm saying? Anything.
Sound like you try to get those creative juices flowing for 2022. That's dope.
Yeah. Get out there.
But before we go into our questionnaire, I had one other question. I love to ask this question. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice. Man, that's one of them too. You know, I grew up with a lot of OGs, and being from Baltimore, I never really hung with my crowd anyway. So advice was given to me on the daily. Besides, you know, stay safe. Don't let your friends get you in trouble. You know, strap up in more ways than one. I mean, like, there's so many different ways that I've been given advice. All of them through life has been good for me. You know, I kind of took them all the same. My dad was the one in my head, don't let your friends get you in trouble. And then when you think about it, I've never been locked by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I've never put myself in the position of not being around or being set back from something. It's always been somebody or something around me that has put me in that position. So you just gotta know how to move, and you know, the advice just keeps spinning around in your head all the time. You know what I mean? So it came from so many different ways. It's not one that I could just pick out. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Theo, did you have any other questions before we go into our questionnaire game?
Nah, definitely. Cash, shout out your social media. Let the people know where to find you.
Oh, I'm BMF Cash globally. You can Google me, BMF Cash everywhere. BMF Cash every single where that you can type in BMF Cash. You might have to put BMF space cash, but BMF Cash, period. Like, that's it. Instagram, BMF Cash, Twitter, TikTok, all that, YouTube, all those platforms. Google me, BMF Cash. It's going to show you everything. That's it.
That was a quick little branding jewel.
Yeah. That's how you find me. That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we had this game. We asked one question apiece. A little fun fact game. So I'm gonna let Theo start it off with his question.
All right. So, all right, Cash, you flash forward, right? It's 2030. You on the top of the world. Everything done worked out for you. You got unlimited funds. But the whole time you've been touring, you've been grinding, you ain't had a chance to really sit down and enjoy it. What's the first thing you buying when you get home?
Now, when I get home, am I coming home to a home, or do I need to buy a new home? Is that the question?
You've been grinding.
I don't know.
It's chips on top of chips, though, because you just been grinding. You ain't touched nothing other than the flash on the road.
All right, cool. Home first, big, nice home. Again, that's first. I got a wife, so I don't know what she want. That's next. I mean, the home was her gift from the jump. See how I was already there, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the home was not for me. That was for her. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, past that, I just need the all black Lambo with the the Batman doors. I don't really need too much, the kids gonna be straight, everybody's straight. I ain't really into doing too much. But the Lambo probably was the first thing. If I put in the work, just the one I want, but the house was first, you know what I'm saying? Take it so she good, and then I get a toy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got them sitting nice at the house, and then you skirt,
At that point, the properties that we about to go do that for, you know what I mean? Because of course I ain't just buying a Lambo for nothing, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's to go get some more houses and complexes and hotels and whatever else is on the agenda, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now my question is, if you could change places with one person for one day, who would it be and why you chose that person?
Good question.
If I could change places with one person for one day.
Just for one day. Mm-hmm.
I could change places with one person one day. Just be them for the whole day.
Right. 24 hours.
Are they gonna be me too? Because
might mess up what you got going on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Man, let's see. Kanye.
And why you chose him?
I mean, I'm sure he feel the same way that I would feel if I was him, if I ain't never had $10 billion in my life, neither.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, he's a new person. And I don't fault him for anything he does because of what he went through to get where he at in life, period. You know what I mean? It's all temporary, you know what I'm saying? So once it's over, it's over. But to be at the plateau or wait, not plateau, I take that back, but to be at the place he at right now, where else I mean, as a black man, Tim Bill, let me be Kanye for a day. You know what I mean? Let me stop speaking to people and walk around with a mask on and do what I want and live in the stadium. And, I mean, let me just whatever. Exactly, whatever.
Hey, let me be Kanye for one day, because if he could just get on the gram and ask for Kim number and get it, he can get anybody number he wants. So I'll take them privileges real quick and figure that out.
Yeah, you
Y'all
know.
a mess.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I think Kanye would be who I would love to go ahead and just be able to be one day. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, not myself. I mean, hey, like I said, put us together. Somebody make it happen. You know what I mean? Shoot.
You just spoke it in existence. It's coming to you. Yes. But I want to say thanks for interviewing with us today. It's been a pleasure talking to you and getting to know a little bit about your journey. I wish you nothing but success for 2022. And I know we're here in the A, so we'll definitely come out and support you in any kind of way that we can. Theo.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Respect to you, BMF Cash. Appreciate you for coming out on the show today. Definitely keep doing the big things that you've been doing, man. I met you a couple years ago. I don't know if it was through DJ G-Box or somebody. So I definitely been listening to your work in the movement, brother. So definitely respect what you're doing. I see you out there grinding. So much love.
Nah, thank you, man. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you keeping up. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? I'm making it to the platforms, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely still working. I ain't going to never stop. Let me know whatever I can do for y'all. Let me know when y'all want to come out. You know what I mean? I can keep y'all posted with different things. I mean, of course, it's going to be on my page. You know, I can just send y'all whatever the info. I appreciate the opportunity and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just tap into the music. That's all I can ask. You know, everybody, BMF Cash everywhere. Just tap in.
Put it in your
All
playlist.
right, well, I'm tapping in. I'm cakewalking it out all the way down.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Cash.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right.
Have a good one.